Good morning on this Thursday, August 30th. Only one more day in August. Good Lord. Can't believe it. September is only a day and a half away. I'm actually coming to you early this morning. It's just a little bit after 9 o'clock. I am running very late today. I literally just got on my computer at like 5 minutes till 9 or 10 minutes till 9. So I'm running very late today. I might be working late too, 5:30 at the earliest. So, but I got a couple things done this morning before starting work. I got dinner in the crock pot, so that is cooking, which is good because that means one less thing for John to do when he gets home. So dinner is in the crock pot. Trying to figure out what I'm going to eat for lunch and if I'm going to eat breakfast. I'm not super hungry this morning, so I might actually just skip breakfast. But I do have to decide what I'm going to eat for lunch because I know I'm going to be hungry by lunchtime. Let's see what else. Nick is homesick. He is downstairs not feeling well. He's got a temperature of over 100. Not too bad, like 100.3 or 100.5, something like that. So it's not the worst fever he's ever had. So I was tempted to send him to school because we have an ear thermometer, and one ear said 99.7 and the other one said 100.3 or 5, something like that. So if I checked just the ear that was 99.7, I probably would have sent him to school because it's only 1 degree. But I was like, no, once I found the other ear that had a 100-degree temperature, I was like, no, I can't do that to him. So he's downstairs on his tablet. I have the dogs up here with me, and Neil just left for the gym. Thursday is Neil's day that he doesn't go to campus, and he's determined that Tuesdays and Thursdays, since he's not on campus, he's going to take an hour out of his day and go to the gym. So that is what he's doing right now. He just left a couple minutes ago, just drove out of the driveway right before I started the camera. So he's going to go to the gym. I have a conference call at 10 o'clock. That's the one I'm not looking forward to. But I have a conference call at 10 o'clock. And I want to film a video tonight for Epic Beauty Fail. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe for lunch I'll just have salad. I bought some salad last night at Walmart, so maybe I'll just have a salad for lunch. I don't know. I gotta watch my calories so I don't go too low. The dietitian told me not to go under 1,200, which, by the way, I'm not sure if I told you guys. I sent her a message, like there's a secure messaging thing online. I sent her a message yesterday, and I'm like, please help. No one else will help me. She responded, she's like, let me check into it and I'll get back to you. So I'm waiting for a response back from her on the billing thing for her education piece. Depending on what she says, I may or may not be going back to see her in a week and a half. Week and a half? Yeah, it's supposed to be the 10th. If they don't get this fixed, I'm not going back. I'm not paying a $100 copay every time just to see the dietitian. So if it's covered by my insurance, which is supposed to be, if the organization would bill it correctly, I would go back. But if it's not covered, I'm not going back. So anyhow, I have a pretty light day at work, which is good because I got some work I need to catch up on. So I've got that conference call at 10 o'clock, and that's pretty much it all day. So I am going to focus in on getting caught up on some work. I have my new employees starting on Tuesday. I might actually go into the office tomorrow. I haven't decided 100% yet. But I might go into the office tomorrow just for like a half a day. Just so that I can see if her computer's set up or anything like that. So we will see. It depends on how I feel tomorrow. This morning I really had a very, very difficult time getting out of bed. Very difficult time. I'm thinking, I was feeling very, very weak, and I'm thinking it's because I took the Januvia too close to bedtime, which I know you guys said stop it now, and I do intend to, but I just picked up a prescription for it, and it's way too expensive. It's $50. My copay for that is $50. And I'm sorry about talking about money. I normally don't talk about money, but this is quite expensive. So I am going to take it just until I go see. I am, depending on how the insurance thing works out with this other issue. I was planning on still seeing the other doctor that I don't like at all in September. I'm supposed to see her September 18th or 19th, something like that. So to see the dietitian on the 10th, and then I'm supposed to see the doctor like the 18th or 19th of September, something like that. So when I'm going to see her one more time because my other doctor's appointment's not until November. So I am going to go see that doctor that I don't like one more time. As long as the insurance thing gets figured out. Because if the insurance thing doesn't get figured out, I'm not doing it. I'm not going back to her. I don't care. I'm just not going to do it. I will call them and tell them to change my medicine. Rather than going in to see the doctor. I am going to get my blood work done though, because I can get my blood work done without going back to the doctor. The blood work's covered by my insurance. So I know that for sure. I've already done it a couple times now. So my blood work's definitely covered by my insurance. I will definitely still go get the blood work because the order's already in. And that'll be a more recent number for when I go to my new doctor. So I figure in October, I will request that my doctors send all the information to the new doctor. Get my medical records transferred over. So that's the plan. I'm going to do that in October. So like I said, as long as the insurance thing gets figured out, I'm going to get my blood work done no matter what, and that's going to be the end of next week. Like Thursday next week. So like 1 week from now, I'm going to get my blood work done. And then if the insurance thing gets figured out, I'll still go to the dietitian and I'll still go to the doctor. If the insurance thing doesn't get figured out, I'm canceling both those appointments. I don't know what I'm going to do at that point, but we'll figure it out. So, all right, I'm going to get to work and I will see you all a little bit later. Bye. Well, it is 7 o'clock and this has got to be like a record since I've started working from home. I'm actually going out 2 nights in a row. Like, what is wrong with this life? I don't do this. I am, believe it or not, I'm heading back to Sephora because they decided to wait until today to put some stuff on sale that I'm like, oh, well, I want to get that. And if I buy it on the website, I don't get my 20% off. So I am heading into the Sephora inside JCPenney, the exact place I was yesterday, to get specifically the Too Faced White Peach palette. Now, I know that the White Peach palette was supposed to not be as nice as the Peachy Mattes palette, which I still haven't gotten. But it's 50% off, so I was like, oh, it's 50% off already, and then I'll get another 20% off. That's a pretty decent discount. I mean, it's going to end up being under $20 for a palette that's $45, I think. I think original price is $45, and I'm going to pay under $20 for it. I think it's going to be like $18 or something like that, so that's pretty sweet. And then on top of that, there's some Amuse-Bouche Bite Beauty liquefied lipsticks that are on sale as well. And there was something else, but I can't remember what the other thing was. I don't know. Anyway, it's 7:05. I am going to the mall. Again, it's going to take me 20 minutes to get there, probably 10 minutes to shop, and another 20 minutes to get back. Because I already called them to make sure that they had them in stock, and I asked the lady to put the eyeshadow palette specifically. I asked the lady to put it on hold for me. She said, as long as you're coming in today, I can do that. So she put one on hold for me. So I just got to look for the couple other things that I saw that were on sale that I'm interested in. Like the Bite Beauty. I don't even know that this Sephora inside JCPenney has the Bite Beauty set up. I know the other one that I had been going to that's up near my dad's house. That one I know did have a small Bite Beauty section, but I don't think this one does. This one has a lot more skincare than the other one did. Anyhow, I'm just going to look around probably for about 10 minutes or so and then go up to the counter and be like, hi, you have a palette waiting for me. So, yeah. Brushed my hair differently today. I actually brushed it down in thinking that, like, this top part here, like, the bottom part of my hair stays pretty curly. It's always this part here that gets super fluffy. And typically I brush it straight back like I'm gonna put it into a ponytail, but I don't actually put it into the ponytail, if that makes sense. I just brush it back and then let it air dry. And I was thinking that this part got poofy because I do that, but it appears that that's not the case because it's poofy anyway. And I didn't do that today. I just brushed it straight down. I actually brushed my part in. So, yeah. Anyway, that's totally off topic. I'm going to take myself to Sephora and I will see you guys in a little while. Bye. Alright guys, it is time for bed. I did not edit yesterday's vlog, so I'm not sure if 4K is working on this camera. It's 9:15. I am going to go put Nicholas to bed because I don't think I told you guys. Maybe I did. But he's got a fever, so he's been home all day, and he needs to go to bed. So I'm about to go put him to bed, and then I think I'm going to go to bed as well. I didn't tell you all about my adventures with the hospital bill again. They're not a very good company. I don't want to get the lady in trouble, but I talked to somebody on the phone who I was complaining to, and she said, yeah, it's probably legal for them to bill the way they did, but it's not ethical. They're billing to make the most money. And this is somebody who works for this company. She literally told me that they were billing to make the most money. They don't really care whether it's the correct way or not. So if they had billed the correct way, they might have only made maybe $70, $65, $70, maybe $80. But because they build it this way, they're going to make $112. So it's legal, but it's unethical. But today I am thankful because I finally talked to someone in this company who said that they were going to try to help. They were part of the patient advocate program, the customer service program. They pretty much gave me the finger. I am considering calling my local news station and telling them my situation, and the company's not going to give a crap. They're not going to give a crap. They're a huge conglomerate. But my concern is that, especially like for me, I'm diabetic, right? And this was diabetes support. And I'm young. And you figure most of the people who are diabetic, type 2 diabetics, are over a certain age, over 60. Most people. It's creeping down into younger ages now. But the majority of people who had type 2 diabetes were like over 60. So these are people on fixed incomes who do not have a lot of money. And, if they're going through the same thing that I'm going through, can you imagine? Can you actually imagine how much money this company is making off of older people because they don't have the will to do what I've been doing? I have literally spent probably 6 or 7 hours on the phone, not entirely like talking to people. Like today it was like an hour, but I was on hold for a good chunk of it. Out of the hour, I probably only spoke to somebody for 10 to 15 minutes. And that's on top of the 5+ hours I spent on Monday, and I don't know. But can you imagine if this company's doing this to older people? Like, that's wrong. And I'm really, I already looked up the contact information for my local news station, because it's wrong. Like the lady said, it's legal, but it's not ethical. So I am very much considering doing that. I'm very much considering calling up a couple of local TV stations and saying, this is wrong. And I just want to get my story out there so that other people know what's going on. They might be like, ah, screw you, we don't want to talk to you. Or, I think the one news channel, like, is like News 8 on your side. That's their whole theme, right? And then a lot of them, usually at least the news stations around here, are very big on like local stories, like things that are happening in the local community. I mean, they're a local news station, right? That's what they're supposed to do. So it's possible that one of them might want to talk to me. It's possible that none of them will want to talk to me. I don't know. Especially something like this when it comes to medical benefits and medical diagnoses that helps a lot of older people. And there's a lot of older people in my area. Pennsylvania is like one of the oldest states in the country. A lot of people retire here. Anyway, today I'm very thankful that I met the one woman that was actually willing to try to talk to me. She said, even if we can't get the bill removed, maybe we can get some sort of discount, so that you're not paying the full amount. And when I laid it out for her and told her that literally if the company would bill it the correct way, I would have nothing to pay and my insurance would pay for it all, versus the way they're billing it and I'm having to pay $100. She was like, I don't blame you. She's like, I would do the same thing. I would fight it tooth and nail because that's not right. And this is somebody who works for them. And I will say this, she probably worked for the hospital before it was bought out, and things were a lot different then. So, she was very nice. I actually told her on the phone, I said, you're the first person who has actually treated me like a human being. You're the first person who has actually listened to me and acknowledged that what I was saying was logical. So, anyway, tomorrow's Friday. I went to Sephora. I think I told you guys that. I went to Sephora. I got the eyeshadow palette. I got a lipstick that John loves. It's a very dark, vampy lipstick. And I showed it to him already. He's like, you should have saved that for a look video and surprised me with it. I'm like, don't worry, it'll come back. But he loves it. And what else did I get? Oh, Milk Makeup holographic highlighter stick, because it was on sale. Like, all three of these things were part of the 50% off sale this week, because Sephora does 50% off items most weeks. Last week they didn't, but this week they do. So I got the eyeshadow palette, the holographic stick, and the lipstick. So tomorrow I'm probably going to film the Throwback Thursday and my haul video. My haul video is supposed to post that Monday, and then Throwback Thursday will post on that Thursday, not this coming week, but the week after. So, anyhow, I hope today was better than yesterday, and I hope tomorrow will be just a little bit better than today. I hope y'all are having a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.